Hello and welcome to session 29 of the 5-Minute Bible Guides. Let's start with a bit of review. In sessions 25 and 26, we explored the very unfair and inaccurate claims that the Bible is a racist book that condones genocide. In session 27, we looked at whether the Bible's anti-woman, and in session 28, we explored the whole issue of the Bible's view of marriage. So we have tried to cover some of the hot-button issues of our times and what the Bible has to say about them. In this video, I will change course a bit and show why people of all backgrounds and persuasions should respect and gain appreciation for reading this unique book. All right, you might ask, why should I take the Bible seriously? Well, I'm glad you asked. Several reasons spring to mind as to why the Bible is worthy of your time and even of your respect. For one thing, even if a person does not believe that the Bible is inspired or that it reveals spiritual truths, it should still be taken seriously as a great work of world literature. For instance, the Bible, its values, stories, and teachings are an absolutely fundamental source for the culture of our civilization. In some of its earliest books, it explores the most profound questions of life. The book of Job is a prime example. Job's a very ancient book. The times it describes are as old as parts of Genesis, perhaps as far back as 2000 BC. It's been described by people of all persuasions as one of the most profound explorations of human suffering and loss ever written. It concludes that though sometimes we do suffer because of our own choices and circumstances, there are times when suffering just happens, even when we do not bring it upon ourselves. In those times, we must simply trust in the God who knows the end from the beginning. The book of Ecclesiastes was written quite a bit later than Job, probably during the monarchy of Israel around 900 BC. This book probes into questions concerning the meaning of life. Do we as individuals have a purpose for living on this earth? And if so, what is it? The writer concludes that neither wealth, nor pleasure, nor success give any lasting meaning to life in this world. Again, we're encouraged to trust in God and take life as a gift from Him. The Psalms delve into the entire range of human experience, from celebration to deep despair, and they find God as the source of all good things and our companion in the tough times. Proverbs is a collection of very practical advice for daily living. People all over the world have used it to successfully navigate the twists and turns of life. And other issues that the Bible gives profound answers to are why there's evil in the world at all, and how to maintain a healthy set of relationships, raising children, finding the keys to a balanced and satisfying routine, and managing money, the whole gamut. Now, because of its fundamental role among Christians and Christianized cultures, the Bible is the most widely read, quoted, and discussed book in the history of the Western world. As someone who's taught Western civilization at the college level for many years, I can assure you that an understanding of the Bible, its characters, its stories, and so forth, is absolutely essential if you really want to understand and appreciate much of the art, the literature, music, and architecture of our civilization from the late Roman period down to the present day. On another level, millions of people from a variety of cultures and time periods have claimed that the Bible literally has the ability to change the direction of people's lives. Millions, yes, literally millions, continue to testify that the Bible can change attitudes, correct behavior, give needed insight, provide specific direction, convey encouragement, and inspire great achievements. I've personally known people whose lives have been radically transformed from a self-destructive downward spiral to stable, contented, productive living. I remember once as a pastor years ago, I was on a rotation that provided the chapel service in the local county jail on Sunday mornings. And one of the correctional officers thanked me after one of the services and reflected that in his experience, inmates who found God were the only ones who had a chance of never returning to jail once they were released. It would seem wise, therefore, don't you think, to give the Bible a chance to speak before dismissing it as an outdated or irrelevant book? In the next session, we'll address the subject many people have asked over the centuries. What does the Bible ask of me? And you may be surprised by that answer. Till then, this is Dr. Michael Bogart for the 5-Minute Bible Guides. We'll see you then.